Welcome back everyone to Story Time with Nimansa. Today is story number 13. So we are continuing, as you all know, we are talking about King Parikshit. So today's story is titled as Shringi's Curse. This is a very interesting story. So, once King Parikshit was out and about in the forest and he was hunting. And he had been out for so long that he was tired, very, very tired. And he was thirsty and he was feeling weak and unwell. So he was looking for water everywhere. And he saw a small kutia, a small place in the forest. And he went inside only to find out that it was empty, no one was there. But then in one corner, he saw a rishi. He was doing meditation. He was lost in his meditation. He was oblivious of his surroundings. So King Parikshit tries to wake up the rishi from his meditation and ask for water because he was so desperate and so thirsty, feeling weak, almost like fainting without water. But when he tries to wake up the rishi from his meditation, nothing happens. The rishi was so lost. And also to tell you, the name of the rishi here is Shamika. So the rishi Shamika was very much lost in the meditation, and he just could not hear the voice of the king, and he just did not wake up from his meditation. So as you all know, when we are hungry and thirsty, we are angry and annoyed and agitated and irritated and frustrated. So at that time, what King Parikshit out of agitation did was he saw a dead snake lying close by. He took up the dead snake with his bow and put it on the shoulder of Rishi Shamika, and he left from there. Now Rishi Shamika had a son called Shringi. He was playing out with his friends, and when he was playing, he saw some of his friends. They came to him and they were laughing at Shringi. They were laughing that, your father, he carries corpses on his body. He has a dead snake on his body. They all made fun of Shringi. Well, Shringi was very young. He got upset at it. And he quickly ran to the kutia, and seeing the dead snake around his father's neck, he got even more angry and upset, and in impulse, he cursed King Parikshit that King Parikshit in 1 week will die, and he will be killed by none other than the dreaded snake Takshak. Now Takshak is a very deadly and poisonous and a very powerful snake. So now, because he was crying and he yelled and tried to wake his father up, his father got out of meditation and he was like, "Son, why are you crying? Did anyone hurt you?" And then Shringi narrates the whole thing that had happened to Rishi Shamika. And he also tells his father how he had cursed King Parikshit. And now Rishi Shamika gets angry over his son for his impulsiveness. He says, "You are young and you do not know how to restrain yourself. You were too rash. Why did you curse the king who is the best among men? Do you not know that he is a righteous king? Because he was hungry and thirsty, and again because I did not answer his questions, he threw the snake on my neck in sheer disgust. It was a childish gesture and should have been treated as such. This is not reason enough for you to pronounce such a dreadful curse on him." Now look at the greatness of Rishi Shamika. he was rather angry on his son. He then continues to tell his son that this is not what he should have done, and that he will go to King Parikshit and tell him that there is a curse coming to him in 1 week and that he will have to die so that he could prepare for it. And then he also says that this Paurava king has been called Vishnurata since the Lord himself protected him when he was in his mother's womb. Because of him, the world is protected from the threat of Kali. That's right. Because King Parikshit had threatened Kali and asked him to go away and reside in the gold, the earth was protected from Kali and its unrighteousness. You have made the earth lose her very precious son because of your impulsiveness. I ask you to leave this place and perform tapas until you learn self-control. Now that you have cursed him, the good king will have to die. Let me at least warn him of his impending doom and give him a chance to prepare himself for the other world. The king, Parikshit, in meantime, returned to the kingdom. He was feeling unhappy about his stupid action. He knew that he had committed an unpardonable sin. When he was in this frame of mind, there came to him a disciple of Shamika by name Gormukh who told him about the curse. So there are way too many lessons in this story. This is something we encounter regularly in our life. Getting upset at someone and saying nasty things in anger and then realizing, oh, this is not what I should have said, right? So I think the lessons that we should learn from this story are, first, never be impulsive and have self-control. Give other person an opportunity. Listen to the other person. This will give you a moment to calm down. Take a deep breath. Never make decision in haste. And you see what Shringi, Rishi Shamika's son, has done. That was not a right action to do. So never make decisions in haste. Never judge anyone and make up your mind about this person or any person in haste. Always give other person an opportunity to express. Third thing is that never speak unless and until what you are going to speak is true, necessary, and kind. You are the master of your word until and unless it goes out. Once it goes out, it's just gone. You can't revert it. There's so much power in the words, even for yourself. If you speak positive about yourself, think positive about yourself, you're going to attract positive things. It's similar for others. And also when you speak negative about others or even think negative about others, you feel like, I'm not telling them directly to their face. I'm just thinking about them badly, but the vibrations are going to reach them. So try and avoid that. Try to have compassion for everyone. Be kind to everyone. And then the third thing that we have to learn from King Parikshit. So he was mentally agitated and irritated and frustrated because he was thirsty. So if you ever feel this kind of agitation, you feel like, I'm just angry and annoyed at everyone, pause. Take a deep breath. Try to examine. Are you hungry? When did you last eat? Go eat something. It's often that when you are hungry, you are angry. If you are angry and you have no obvious reason to know why you are angry, just go outside, take a walk. Go in the garden, see the birds, see the flowers, see the stars. This will help relax your mind. Now, check. Are you irritated because you have been lonely? There's no one to talk to? Talk to someone. If you feel like there is absolutely no one you can talk to right now, your family has gone out, or you can call anyone, the last resort, watch TV. Watch something funny, not something serious. Watch something funny to distract your mind, which is the last resort. But it is an option. And fourth thing to check is, are you tired? Get some sleep, get some rest. So 4 things to check when you are feeling mentally agitated and tired. Are you hungry? Are you angry? Are you alone? Are you tired? Take a pause, take a deep breath, and avoid adverse situations in your life. If you have faced any kind of situation and if you have a victorious story to share, I look forward to it. Please do share it with me in your comment box. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next time. Until then, take care.